CloudTverse.com here of Anthony Robles, the 2010-11 NCAA Division I National Champion at 125 pounds from Arizona State. First off, Anthony, thank you for coming. It's been a little over 6 years since your undefeated national championship run. What are the memories of that day and moment for you?
I just remember getting into wrestling at 14 years old and watching those guys compete in the NCAA finals. And so that was always my dream since I started the sport, was to have that opportunity to wrestle on that mat for a title. And so when it came true, it was literally like a dream. 20,000 fans watching, and I was just blessed to go out there and finish out my career on top.
In the years since, you've authored a book and worked as a motivational speaker. What else have you been up to since your collegiate wrestling days, and what are some of your future aspirations?
Wrestling has blessed my life. It's given me so many opportunities. I'm doing speaking, and it's keeping me extremely busy. And also I'm doing wrestling commentating for the Pac-12 Network and ESPN. But probably the biggest thing we're working on right now is I sold my life rights for a movie deal about a year ago, 2 years ago. And so we're wrapping up the script stuff. It's all done, and we're hoping to be in production by fall time. So.
Yeah, and what actor, if you could pick one to play you, who would it be?
My personal favorite was Denzel Washington, but they keep telling me he's too old. So, we'll see what happens with that. I think they're looking at more of some up-and-coming actors to play me. But I just feel very honored that they'd even consider doing the movie. So I'll be excited regardless of who they pick for my role.
We're currently winding down in the first annual Thunderbird wrestling camps here. What are your thoughts on how the camp has gone so far?
I think the camp's gone amazingly well. Especially it being the first year camp, we were expecting little slight kinks or errors here and there that we'd have to iron out, but it's ran smoothly, and the quality of clinicians that have come in have been awesome. You can just tell that everybody around here is really passionate about the sport, and they really want these campers, these young wrestlers, to have a good time, but also really get their money's worth. Really gain some experience and come back next year for even more. So it's gone really, really well.
Do you and other camp clinicians set goals prior to camp such as these, and if so, what were goals for you heading into this one?
Oh yeah, we absolutely set goals, and especially this being the first annual camp, the first time we've done it. Number one, we wanted the kids to have fun. We wanted to make sure that they had an enjoyable experience to where they're going to come back, but also they're going to bring their friends, bring their teammates, say, hey, this was an awesome camp, we had a great time, but also we want the quality. We want some great clinicians. We want them to walk away really gaining really a huge amount of experience, a wealth of knowledge to get to the next level of their wrestling. And I think we did a great job of both of those things,
You've mentioned Chris Frigie, Cloud County head wrestling coach, in your 2011 SB speech. How would you describe your relationship with Coach Frigie?
Chris is one of my best friends. He's really like a brother to me, part of the family, and we go way back. Man, it's been 14 years now that we've known each other. And honestly, I would not have been so successful in my wrestling career had it not been for Chris. He helped me out tremendously, and so when he called me and said, hey, I'm starting this camp up at a new program, will you help out? I jumped all over it. His wealth of knowledge for the sport, his passion for the sport, and for his team and for these kids, it speaks for itself. And so I was just honored to play some role in that.
And have you two discussed possibly this being an annual trip to Concordia for you?
Oh, absolutely. I definitely plan on coming back next summer and the summers after that. It's a great camp with great people around it, and it's only going to get better from here. We're already talking about ideas, how to make it better, how to expand, and really get the kids super excited, super amped up. So I can't wait for next season already, honestly, next summer.
There's a lot of excitement surrounding this first-year wrestling program at Cloud County. From your perspective, what do you believe is needed to build and sustain success at a wrestling program?
In my opinion, I've had the opportunity to travel to different college programs across the country, and it starts with the administration. And I could tell just from the faculty that I've met, they're excited about this program, they're excited about the team, and they're supporting it at 100%. And also it's the coaches and the quality of kids that they bring in to compete. And me just knowing Chris firsthand, just how passionate he is and really how knowledgeable he is of the sport, I know he's going to do a great job. He's recruited the guys who not only are they talented, but they're hungry. They want to go out there to compete. They want to get better. They're willing to put the time in. And, they're just all around good guys. I've talked to them. I've interacted with them. And so I believe this program, it's only a matter of time before they're successful.
From what you've seen during your brief time here in Concordia, do you believe the pieces are in place for Cloud County Wrestling to succeed and to succeed early?
Oh, I absolutely believe this program can succeed early. Wrestling, it's across the country, but it's a small-knit community. People talk, coaches talk, and word gets around. And already the word is getting around about Cloud County. Just the quality guys that Chris was able to bring in his first year here, and the camp alone is speaking for itself. You know, about 100 kids in there, teams from different states here, and you know, that's something that not a lot of colleges are able to do, and let alone a first-year college who hasn't even started their first regular season yet. So, you know, everything's in place. Things are moving extremely well already, and you know, I believe that this program is going to be successful right out the gate, and they're going to continue that success from here on out.